Hey everyone, Melissa here. It's been a while since I've created a video, but I was just watching the video I did of my pain-free birth with my first daughter, and now I've got a second one who's already over a year old. So it's been that long since I've recorded a video, so I thought I would just let you guys know about my second pain-free birth. It was pretty amazing and spectacular, and I set the intention and I visualized and I imagined what it was going to be, just like I did with the first one. I did my finger drop technique, which is something that I learned from hypno babies, that when you drop your finger, your entire body goes into a deep state of relaxation, and when you have a pressure wave, which is a contraction, another word for contraction, you can't move a single muscle in your body because your finger drops, so you're completely relaxed, like there's no moving anything. And when your body's relaxed, you don't feel pain, because the only reason we feel pain is because the contraction of our body and the tensing up, that every time we feel the pressure wave coming on, we automatically go to our head and tense up because we think there's going to be pain, and so we're preparing for the pain, and then you have pain because your body's tensing up and doing what it's not meant to be doing. But naturally, if you just finger drop technique and relax into it, you don't have pain. Your body just relaxes into the sensation and it becomes a sensation. And yeah, it might be an intense sensation, but in your mind it's not classified as pain. Like, it doesn't have to be. So with my second birth, I had the same experience, and the coolest thing of all is I knew it was going to be pain-free for me first time, and the second time with the second birth, I said, you know what? I'm going to have it be pain-free for her too, because for a baby coming into the world, it's super traumatic coming through the birth canal. They're in this peaceful place in your womb for 9 months, 10 months, and then they, go through the birth canal to come out of you, and they're smushed up really tight against it, and it's traumatic. But the whole last month of my pregnancy, I talked to the baby, I talked to my little one, Alex, and I told her, you're gonna have a pain-free birth too, and it's gonna be beautiful. And I told her all this stuff, and literally, she came out, not inside of her sac, but right before I pushed her head out, it broke. So she came through the birth canal inside of the water, which means she was cushioned up against water while coming through the birth canal, which is pretty spectacular. Anyway, I don't want to make this a very long video because I want everyone to get to watch it without it carrying on and on, but pain-free birth is possible, and it can be beautiful and amazing and blissful. It's all a state of mind. That's all it comes down to. And we have to shift the way we're thinking about birth, because we've been told from the outside world that it's scary and it's something that we should be fearing and that we should be scared of it and whatnot. But it's not. It doesn't have to be that way. It's just a seed that we planted into our brain. And when we remove that, and when people came up to me and said, oh, aren't you scared? Oh, this, that, you just bubble of peace, bubble of peace. That's when they tell you there's traumatic birth stories, because they're going to do that. You just bubble of peace. That's their story, not my story. And you continue to have a strong mind and just believe and know that you're going to have your own experience of whatever you want it to be. And you set the intentions of how you want your birth to go, how long, the detail of it, like every detail, see it, how many hours, who's going to be there. You want to just every detail of your birth story, you put it out there. Anyway, with that being said, I am going to sign out, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to keep making more and more because it's so much fun, and I feel like there's a definite need for this. I made my one YouTube video and it got so many views, so obviously people want to have a pain-free birth. And not only about pain-free, but the way the baby comes into the world makes a huge impact on who they become in their lives. They're coming in a peaceful, calm, and relaxed way versus a traumatic way where the mother is scared and frightened and on taking an epidural and then in the hospital and can't really get out of the bed and all that kind of stuff. And it's just a little more traumatic and less calm and relaxed, and so it just has an impact on who your baby and child becomes in the world. So it's just something different to think about. Sorry about that. Anyway, over and out. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please comment and feel free to share. Bye.